Okay, let's quickly solve this logarithmic equation. Okay, but before we will start, note that this 4 that we have here is the base. Why what we have in the bracket is a certain number, why this 1 over 2 is always the index. Look at what I mean here. If we have log 3, 81 equal to what? X. What this thing means now is that the x now will be what? Will be the index of what? If you convert this to index form, that it will become 3 power x is equal to what? 81. Okay? So when you convert this to index now, which is 3 raised to power 4, the value of x will become what? Will become 4. So this concept, this ideology now is exactly what we are going to apply in solving this question, which is w power 2 plus 6w plus 11 is equal to the base, which is 4, raised to power 1 over 2. Okay? Now, since we have 1 over 2 as the index, and this 1 over 2 now is what? Is the index. The denominator will form the root. Okay? Which is, we will now have w squared plus 6w plus 11 is equal to square root of what? Of 4. Okay? Which is w squared plus 6w plus 11. And square root of 4 is what? 2. And when it crosses this equality sign, the sign will change to minus what? To minus. So we now equate it to 0, which is w squared plus 6w plus 9 is equal to what? 0. Now, this 9 now is the what? Is the constant. So we look for the factors of what? This constant, that when we add it, it will give us the coefficient of what? Of w, which is plus 3 and the what? Plus 3. So we will remove this 6w and replace it with what? Plus 3 and the what? Plus 3, which is, when we do, we will have w squared plus 3w plus 3w plus 9 equal to what? 0. So we will now put this in bracket. We put this in bracket as well. So when you look at this now, there is something that they have in common, and what they have in common is w. So we write it out. The remains will be inside the bracket plus what? 3. Now plus what they have in common is what? 3. I will say bring it out. The remains will be inside the bracket, which is 3 plus what? 9 divided by 3 will give us 3. Bracket closes, which is equal to what? 0. Now, when you look at this, now you will observe that what we have in bracket here is exactly what we have in bracket here. So I will select one of the brackets, which is w plus 3, all in bracket, and the values that we have outside the bracket, which is what? W plus what? Plus 3. Bracket closes, equal to what? 0. So I will now equate each bracket to 0, which is w plus 3 is equal to 0. When this plus 3 crosses the equality sign, the sign will change to what? To minus, which is, we now have minus 3. Or when you do the same thing to this bracket, when you equate it to 0, and this plus 3 crosses the equality sign, the sign will change to what? Minus. We now have what? Minus 3, meaning that the w is equal to what? Minus 3 twice. So you can practice this. Practice this. Log in base 8, bracket open, x squared minus 8x plus 18, bracket closes, is equal to 1 over 3. So practice this. When you finish solving it, you send it to the comment section. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.